Alright. So I don't know, I accidentally deleted my last episode that I was gonna post. I hadn't posted it yet, and I deleted it. Like, I'm trying to recover it. I don't know if that's gonna happen or not. So this may make less sense because I don't have the connection to the previous video, or maybe I recovered it and the previous video is out there. But anyways, so I'm at the Miller's camp. That's this fire right here, but I'm killing these guards. The Millers are slightly better XP, but the guards are possibly 3 times as good money. Because they drop fine steel swords every time, and they sell for over 4 plat, like 4.5 plat. So it's pretty good. It's no sisters, but it's pretty good. Speaking of which, I was speaking to Morrow here. He's over at Sisters now. So, we're gonna split this. So what we're doing here is we're not fearing, we're not, shit. Didn't believe me, so. Give me a second while Feign Death recovers. Okay. If you fail a Feign Death, it's like 10 seconds before you can cast it again. So I don't... Engulfing Darkness might run out before I'm able to go pick up the guard, I'm not sure, because I need this guy to return to his spot. I might have to do that again. Now, currently, I've been able to go into, shoot, what's it called? Oh my gosh. What's that zone called? As you can see here, I sold a bunch of swords. And the Surefall Glade, you can see I sold a ton of swords, 4 platinum, 4 gold each. Is it? Yeah, I'm gonna have to split them again. Which is, it's fine. It's unfortunate, but it's part of the game. At least it's not as stressful as trying to split the sisters. Which somebody brought up a good point. Like, I might have been able to snare the lower level one to split them. I don't know if I had LOS on it. I probably could have figured it out. Alright, so let's try this again. Hopefully they believe my Feign Death. We don't spend too much mana, so we're already down to 61% mana, but it's fine. These guys don't cost too much mana. It's not like mana intensive or anything. We're not going to be fear kiting, we're just going to be normal kiting. Well, I don't know. In the last episode, I talked to Qeynos, and you know, just a nice dude that I ran into that hooked it up with some sleeves. 15 mana, 7 SV, 6 AC sleeves, hooked it up. He got hooked up and he gave me like a hand-me-down. So he's paying it forward. But anyways, we talked about, you know, kiting without fear saves mana. And I guess we'll just go in on this guy. So I like to make sure that I get all the XP. So I put every dot on him. I put 4 dots on him, even my little poison dot. Actually, I gotta turn taunt off. I have a new pet. Oh, he resisted. Aw, man. Come on, bro. I swear to God, every time I turn record on, shit just hits the fan every time, I swear. It's fine. It's not fine. That's 3 resists in a row. That's never happened. I just sold off bags full of swords. That's never happened. I hit record and it happens. All right. Probably unnecessary at this point, to be honest, because he's already 30%, but whatever. What's going on over here? There's like tons of people hanging out. Alright, so I do. Okay. I need to recover some mana now because I got resisted so much and then the split didn't go as well, but it's split is the point, so we're fine. And everything but Engulfing Darkness has ran out, so my pet's taking a sweet-ass time. In fact, my pet's buff probably ran out as well, because it took so long to split. So they dropped that Fine Steel Short Sword and then this Guard Bracelet every time. I just delete the Guard Bracelet. It's a quest item, but it's the wrong one. I gotta turn off Lich, because I'm dying here. But I am gonna have to med up a little bit. The Guard Bracelet, there is a Guard Bracelet quest that does give you XP. It's for the Corrupt Guards, which would work for me. Except these are the wrong ones, I guess. I guess if you turn in the wrong... Maybe it's the opposite. Maybe you need the bracers from the Corrupt Guards, but these are good guards. I think that's what it is. So I couldn't do the quest anyways. But if you turn in the good guard quest, the guy aggro's on you. Oh, I mean the good guard bracelet. Bracer. Bracelet. So let me just med up for just a couple of minutes, and then we'll pull this next guy. Alright, let's pull this guy. Let's buff the pet. A lot of time has actually passed. And I resplit them, because I'm doing like 80 things at once. It's kind of bananas. Your spell did not take hold, probably because I'm on my pet. Cool. It's a very good use of mana. Might as well put this on. So here, the one thing is the music never stops playing. It just plays fucking constantly. It's crazy. It is what it is, I guess. Okay, so we got our dots on. Perfect, 0 resists, that's really good. They do resist Clinging Darkness the most. It's magic, I guess, they have high magic res. Outside of that, they don't really resist anything else too much. Occasionally they'll resist the poison dot, but it's like the cheapest, non-really essential dot that I put on there. I just put it on because I want to make sure, I want to kill him as fast as possible, but I also want to make sure that I'm getting full credit. They award 2% XP each. I believe this is the higher level guard. This guard, I think, is 25. The other guard's 23? Engulfing Darkness has ran out, so it ran out a little early. I think it runs out a little early on the higher level guard, but it should be fine. There is a high level guard that pats up and down the road. They stop right about here, so they're not really in danger, but if he was there, I would have been nuking this guy to kill him so that he doesn't aggro him. But pretty much unnecessary. I'll get rid of that. Lich, and we'll just med here so we can see how this goes. Come on, pet. Finish him off. Alright. So they can reward, or I mean, so there's the sword and then the bracelet. So we just destroy it. That guy dropped 4 gold, 9 silver. They can drop like a couple platinum. It varies. Well, let's wait for the next one here. Looks like my cat came inside. Let me see what's up. Alright, let's rebuff the pet. The guard is spawned. I greeted my cat. He's happy. He's resting or something. Alright. So let's see how this goes. So we're just gonna load him up with dots. See if this goes as planned. Not getting any resists, which is really good. Alright. Usually I get like one resist. Either the poison or the engulfing. But this one's gonna go down pretty quick. This is the lower level guard. So he'll go down pretty quick. He should run while Engulfing Darkness is still on, I believe. I put my pet on a little late, so maybe not. I don't know. Check out my money. I have 100. No, I think I had like 30 platinum to begin with. When I went to the bank last, I think I just got 30 platinum and I ran here. But we're at 119 platinum and a bunch of other stuff. So easy peasy, that's how it should go. At least that guard is, like I said, a little lower level, so he's a little easier. But as you can see, my life and my mana are pretty good. I can use Lich for, you know, 30, 45 seconds just to get it up. My pet's at full life. And this other guard should spawn. There's one of the millers there with his bronze. So the thing with bronze is I think bronze weighs more, right? It weighs more and it sells for less. I sold, because I did kill the millers when I first got here. I sold the bronze. I think it was only 1 plat. Like maybe like 1.5 plat or 1 plat 3 gold or something like that for me. I have like bad charisma and bad standing with everybody, so I don't get good prices. But for me, that bronze was like 1 plat 3 gold or something, and it weighs more. So these swords are 4 plat, as we saw. They were 4 plat, 4 gold, and I think they weigh less. All right, we're going to turn off Lich and just finish up our netting here. Now the spawns, I should look it up. Let me do that. I think they're 6 minutes 40 seconds. Let me just confirm that. Yep. So the Qeynos foothills, or what's it called? The Qeynos hills. My bad. Zone is 6 minutes 40 seconds. So they're on the normal spawn. Oh yeah, true. Duh. So shout out to Elrose. He says there's a fix for a little bit of lag. He said watching the videos he notices when I open bags that I have a little lag spike. I might need to be like moving for it to be able to tell. But and also he said, so this fix that I'll take a look at right now. It fixes the lag and it also increases or decreases zone time. So it increases just your latency overall. All right, we got a spawn here. So we'll just go in. We're at full life, full mana. So I'm just gonna pre-buff myself and the pet. Did that in the opposite order. Building up some aggro. The pet's taunt is off because I just want to, I'm not fearing, I just want to fully kite. No resists. Nice. And that's pretty much it. It should last. What I could do is if it doesn't last, instead of dotting them an additional time, I could just nuke them. I don't have my Poison Blast nuke. I think I get that at 29. That'll be really cool because it'll be more efficient than the life leech life tap, because the life tap, I don't necessarily need life. So the damage to mana ratio is better on the poison nuke. Plus it's going to be a newer spell, so naturally it's going to do more damage just for that. Okay, so I mean, yeah, I could nuke him or something, because snare runs out a little early. So you could re-snare him halfway through if you wanted. You could just nuke him. Or you could do nothing like I did and just let your pet beat him up. And let the other dots are still on. They're slowly wearing off. I think everything's off at this point. So now we're just letting the pet. I could just nuke him. I mean, I have mana. And I am down 11% life. Just to, you know, hurry up, secure the full XP. However you want to look at it. Now, these are giving me 2% XP per kill. We do have the outside bonus, so I am getting... I think the outside bonus is 20%. So we do have a 20% bonus here. The flying is the huge one. The flying is 50% bonus. Donating 50 platinum for a port to BB. Dang. Baller. Baller. Alright, we got a pop here. I should turn off Lich, I never did. Alright. I guess I'll... Oh shit, I clicked off the wrong... I clicked off the wrong... I clicked off my leech, not the lich. Oops. What a dummy. Yeah, you can see this guard gets tossed a lot easier. He still has dots on him. I think the last one just ran out. Maybe. Not actually, no, he still had 2 more dots on him. A little bit lower level, same sword nonetheless, so it's nice. Gives you a little break. And now we have a little downtime, so let's check out that link. Well, I'm not sure what happened there. I hope this freaking Qeynos music isn't like super loud and annoying. I really don't know. I really hope it isn't. I guess I'll find out on the back end. Probably it's at that point it'll be too late. So Elrose said that he posted it on my latest video in the comments, so I checked and there's nothing there. I checked, there's like a section, and every once in a while this happens, but every once in a while somebody makes a comment on the video and YouTube holds it as like a review, and I never check that folder. I don't expect, you know, I don't expect things to show up there. And sometimes somebody's just saying like, hey man, cool video, thanks dude, or just something like very normal and plain, and YouTube, like, I don't know why, maybe that person has a history of spamming other people or something, I don't really know, but sometimes YouTube holds their comments, and then I'll usually see it like 2 or 3 weeks later. That little section will catch my eye, and then I'll check that folder and I'll see a comment from like 3 weeks ago, and I'll be like, shoot. But I have to go in there and manually like accept the comment. But anyway, so the point is, I checked that, and I didn't see his comment in there either. So I tried to reply to him and say, hey, I don't see your comment. Actually, but he's no longer online anymore. Okay, so we did get one resist here. We got the poison bolt resist, but that's my cheapest, least important spell. Not a big deal. I'm just gonna recast it. I wasn't using it at first. I decided to start using it after a while. Just a little extra damage just to get him over the edge, to get him to 20% to run. So I don't have to reapply a snare. Was really my idea, or the idea behind it. Although I feel like the snare is gonna wear off here any tick now, and he still has a decent amount of life. Yeah, Yeah, so it just wore off. He's at 36%, not a big deal. We'll just... Like, mana's fine. He's at 29%. I'm just gonna send him... I'm just gonna send the nuke and get him running. Who is this? There's a green guard. I've never seen that guard. I don't want to fight him. Maybe I'm just gonna kill this guy. Just... I guess it's unnecessary. I've never seen that guard before. He's green though. He's obviously not aggroing from this range, so I'll just let him be. Maybe he has a giant pat. And yeah, he just comes here and leaves. I've just never seen him. So I will put... I do have Lich on, so okay. So everything's good here. We got the next guard. So I'm just gonna go ahead and pull him. This is the easier guard as well. Yeah, that poison bolt gets resisted all the time. It's next to free. It's a really old spell, so it doesn't cost very much mana at all. See if we can get a sit tick in. There we go. Alright, so I'm taking him down again. So you lose Antonius Bale, Corrupt Guards, it gets better. You lose Circle of Unseen Hands. No, it got better. I don't know who that is though, actually. Some bad faction. And then the worst two, obviously, or the two that make your faction worse. Is there another one? Oh, my faction could not possibly get any worse. That was quick. So you can see that that one dropped 2 platinum, 3 gold, which is pretty good on top of the sword. But we're gonna meta a bit and just wait for the next round of guards. So I'm gonna do this. Actually, I'm gonna do this for a while, and then I'll turn it back on a little later, and then we'll go sell. I'll show that. Holy crap! I didn't even know that I was about to level. I just dinged right now. I was not paying attention to that. That was pretty quick, I think. That put me 2% in also. I did not even realize. Welcome to level 27. Okay. Well, let's kill this guy. I guess we'll just go sell now then. We'll kill this guy and then we'll go sell. I was gonna do one more round before I sold. Because we are getting a bit heavy. But so I guess since I dinged, like I wanted to turn on the... I'm getting so bad at that. I used to catch them all, like 100%, but now just, I think it's the XP bonus. Like I just don't realize how much faster it can actually be. But if we're fast enough and if everything works out in our favor, we should be able to get in and then get out. All within time. So let's get out. Reclaim. Jesus. Okay, so we'll reclaim our pet since we're in a zone. Get some mana back there. Let's loot this guy. Let's go ahead and get out or gather shadows. And I don't know, maybe I won't make it in time because I need to find out if I'm good on faction or not, but we'll see. I should have. I'm gonna get Feign Death out. we might need it. So we're gonna invis up prior to going in. Just the safest way. There's plenty of stuff here that's not cool with me. And there's they're right. They don't even give you a chance to see them. Like, I'll show you. There's a red 48 seconds. No. Let's reapply. It's kind of a unnecessarily long hallway, but that's totally EQ. So there's this guy. This guy's red, and he wants to kill me. Everybody else is dubious. All these people are dubious. This guy used to sell to me, but he won't anymore. So what I want to check is a couple things. I want to check her. I might have to invis myself a couple times. So I want to check. So she's still dubious. He's still dubious, so I think we're okay. And then the guy I'm gonna sell to is this, who's indifferent. So, all right, perfect. So yeah, so we should be able to sell here forever. So let's sell off all these beautiful 4-plat swords. So one guard did finally drop, well, actually a couple of them dropped a mage page. This bag is so far from the sell window. I probably wasted more time doing that. What do we have here? What is it? Another... I don't... can't be bothered. I can look it up online, see what it's used for, yada yada yada, but it's whatever. Alright, so we just sold off a bunch there. Let's make sure to invis back up. And we are gonna run back out. And we should be able to get our pet out and everything before the guards spawn. That was quick. We kind of knew what we were going against, and it'll be even quicker next time, because I know, well, I don't know. I mean, the dubious, I guess the dubious, I know, probably not. With how much crap I'm killing? I mean, we could check again, but the indifferent shouldn't move. So that's good news. Diala. Last name, Port. All right. So the guards are still not up. We are gonna need some mana though, so let's put Allure Death up and let's get our pet back out. And the guard's up already. We're gonna have to pull pretty much right away. We're not gonna have very much mana, unfortunately, but we should still be able to pull it off. 29 mana is kind of weak. And we're gonna have even less because I'm gonna put Intensify. If we get, like, this is the thing though, right? If we get resists now, we're in trouble. But I think we gotta go. So we'll just hope not to get resists. That's the big one. He didn't resist the snare, so that's the biggest one. So we'll put the pet on here. I don't think he's ever resisted Heat Blood or my Leech. So See if we can get the poison on him. He might resist that one. Yeah, that's fine. It is what it is. So we'll try to get some ticks in. Oh, I had to turn taunt off the pet. I forgot that. When I summon a new pet, I need to turn taunt off. Oh my god. Should have nuked him. That's my bad. Oh, god damn it. Come on, bro. Be mad at me, dude. Yeah. Yeah. Isn't it funny how other times I can't, my pet won't have taunt on, and no matter what I do, I can't get it off my pet. And then this time I have taunt on the pet. Oh wait, I'm backwards. I'm not thinking straight. My bad. The pet's real low though, but that's fine. We got him broken, that's all that matters. We just wanted to keep him broken. We don't have to pull the other one right away. Oh, this guy's hauling ass though. Come on, pet, get him down. I have mana. I'll try to... The pet's not touching him apparently. There we go. Come on, pet, get on him. Pet can't keep up. So, I mean, I got 6 minutes from when I kill this guy to med up and to keep them broken. So I'll use that time. I'm looking at the clock now, so I know what time it is. I'll use maybe 4 minutes before I pull the next one. You should be able to get it in better... We should be able to do it much more smoothly than that. Although we didn't get any resists. But we'll use about 4 minutes here. And we'll recover our life and mana. And then, you know, with this camp, we kind of stay at 100% everything before the next spawn happens. So we'll slowly recover ourselves, everything back up. We'll get our pet back to 100. We'll get ourselves back up to 100 and 100. It'll just take maybe a two or three rounds, and we'll be sitting pretty. So that's it. How much plat do we got? 189. We got another 30 plat in gold and other stuff. What's our weight at? We're at 58 weight. So we're pretty heavy already, unfortunately. But, you know, it is what it is. I don't know how many more sessions we can do before we'll have to put the plat in the bank. I'm wondering, can I bank in Qeynos? Like, is there a way to hide behind a wall like in Freeport and to bank in Qeynos? I'm not 100% sure. I might have to look into that. Because, you know, obviously Qeynos is right there. Maybe I'll do that while I'm medding and stuff. So we'll try to figure that out so that I don't have to go far to bank and then to come back. Real quick, shout out to Qeynos just for giving me buffs. He offered up the Miller's camp. He's leaving now. Looks like it got taken by a bard, but he offered it up prior to him leaving. I chose to stick with the guards. So just shout out for coming over here and buffing me up. And he helped take Varsoon out of here because he was aggroing on all of us and the guards and everything. Might as well kill this guard while we're unpaused here. We're still just at it over here. We're 17% into our level. Oops, I can get the pet on him. Just having a good old time. Everything's been going nice and smooth. We recovered in one round, pretty much. It just took one round of the guards. Like, when I had to unpause it last, you know, the pet was almost, you know, 30%. We were like 30 and 30. But it only took one round and we were all back up to 100, so. Nice, mostly chill. There are the occasions, like earlier, I got one where the first guard resisted my Dooming Darkness or whatever I'm using twice, and then he resisted it. The next guard spawned, and then he resisted 3 times, and so it was like, you know, you get back to back like that, 2 resists and then 3 resists, and then he ended up resisting my poison, and you know, it was a little tough. You get into some tough spots, but for the most part, it's easy peasy. The zone line's right there. You're gonna lose your pet and get set back a little bit, but you know, obviously, anything is better than dying. But I'm buffed to the tits here now. Well, thanks again, Qeynos. I miss my shaman, I'm not gonna lie. Oh, that shaman life. It's busy, but it's good. I love the Necro though, don't get me wrong. Well, we're gonna revisit that shaman eventually. We'll get him to 60. He's almost there. He's like 55, I think. Might be 54. Let's give him a cheer. Alright then, I'm gonna continue on. And as for the bank, the Qeynos bank, you know what I was thinking? There's one in the aqueducts for evil races / classes, right? Maybe not races, evil classes. Oh snap, let's give him like 8 plat or something. Come on, it's hard to click on the platinum. But I'm wondering if I can go there because I've pissed off a lot of the merchants and stuff, which isn't, you know, the bank faction, but the thing is, the Necros down there worship Bertoculus, whereas I worship Inaruk. So I might have to go check it out. The aqueducts are a maze, and I don't know my way around there. So I'm gonna go to P99 Wiki and check it out and see what I can learn there. I just realized it's really dark in here after doing an entire video, but I'm gonna see if I can bank in there, and then I'll let you guys know. This video is actually pretty long already, so what I'll probably do is pause it here, you know, kill these guards until I am like overweight with just money or close enough to it, and then I'm gonna go check out the banking situation. We'll show all of that, we'll wrap it up, and then that'll be it. We'll wrap it up, like I said. Alright, so I was able to get into the Qeynos bank. I didn't want to go... It just seemed farther to go into the aqueducts and figure that out. So I thought I'd stop by here just to see if I could do it. And it is possible. Now we just got to get out of here without dying. So we'll deposit all of that in there. We won't keep any on ourselves because we're going to try to get that camp back. We've only been gone a few minutes. So we'll try to get the camp back. Let's see if we could stand up here. I should be able to. Oh, that's dangerous because if you look here, they're scowling ready to attack. That was dangerous. Hi, guy, but I don't have time. So, let's go. So this barb, they're cool with me, the barbs. Any spare rogue loot? No. I don't have anything in my bank. So let's get out of here. I don't know how I'm gonna get out of here because I don't honestly know exactly where I am, but let's figure this out real quick. I'm not, I don't know my way around Qeynos as well as I should. As I mentioned earlier, I'm a Freeport boy. So that's where I mostly know my way around. It's not that way. I look fancy. That's nice. Oh my god. So we're going the right way. We're in a zone here. Ugh. It's like so nerve-wracking. Like being in a town of people who hate you as Invis. Keep an eye on everything, make sure we're not... What am I doing? Don't go up there. That is the Monk Guild. Oh man. Did we get lost? I think I made the wrong turn. Make sure we're not coming out of Invis. No, so we're going the right way. I think it's this way. I went that way? I meant to go this way? Yeah, okay. I think only, oh, here you go. There's money right there. That looks like whatever. Crack staff right there. All right, so we did it. We're gonna go back and see if we can't get our camp. Hopefully we get our camp. And then, now that we know we could do it, everything's cool. I guess you don't need to feign death there. I did just because I was being scared. But obviously you cannot feign death there. So as long as you have invisibility, if you're evil class or something, you can get there. Oh, not a snowstorm again. This snowstorm is getting on my nerves. It's like loud, it screws your vision up, and mostly it's just loud. Anyways, I'll check in one last time when I'm gonna give the camp up. Or if we manage to get to like where we're gonna ding again or something like that. I say that, and then I'll space out and miss it. But anyways, check in a bit. All right, we are prepping for our next poll. If you can see, we are at 99% XP into the level. So we did sit here. So we got another level. We hit the record button, so we're gonna get a couple resists here. Oh shit. I interrupted myself. Just kidding, of course. It's all just RNG now, isn't it? So, confirmed. I lost the episode I was supposed to post. What happened is I ended up deleting it. I thought I stayed up late playing, and then after I was done playing, I edited the whole video, which takes a lot of time, even if it doesn't seem like it. And once you're done editing it, it has to process, and that could take, you know, I don't know, 45 minutes or something, maybe less. But I was tired and it was late, so I went to bed, and I was like, in the morning, it'll be done, you know, processing, and then I can just post it and whatever. I don't know why. I usually don't do that, I guess. So in the morning, there it is, ding, level 28. One more level and we get some spells. I'm looking to stay here another level. Will I do it all right now? I don't know. Move over to the Millers. They're camped right now, but the Millers are a couple levels higher, or at least both of the Millers are the same level as the higher guard. Anyways, so I got online. I saw that the Millers were open and the guards were open, and I got excited, and I was like, all right, let's start recording or whatever. And I was like, let me just make sure I clean up all of the old stuff I did so that there's plenty of room for new recordings and long recordings and stuff, which isn't even really an issue. But anyway, so I went through and I deleted everything. And then your hard drive space is still taken when it's in the recycling bin. So then I cleared the recycling bin, and yep, and there you have it. So I looked into like different recovery methods, and there's these programs that you can do that will show you like the file, but then supposedly it's like a scam. Like they want you to pay for it, and they're like, oh, here's the file you're looking for, and it does show it to you. And then, but it's like you can't have it unless you pay us. And then when you pay, not that it was worth it anyways. I wanted 40 bucks, and even if it does work, it's not worth 40 bucks. I'm never gonna use it again. It was like a one-time mistake. I haven't done that in years. So let's re-up. So then, you know, I further looked for like a free way to do it because I don't have like Windows backup on or anything. Like I said, this is like the one and only time it's ever happened in years of recording videos and stuff, so I'm not worried about it. It just sucks. But I looked into it, you know, in my free time while medding up and stuff. And then a bunch of people on Reddit were talking about how like you'll pay for the program, and then the file when you get the file, it won't work. Or anyways, because SSD drives, especially if you have an SSD drive, you know, it's more likely with an H. Should I? Yeah, let's get them one more time. So, I won't end it here because I'm gonna stay here for a little while longer. You can see my weight is up there. I'm at 95 out of 75 weight. But I'll do a couple more rounds, go sell off again, and I think I'll stay here for a little while longer. This is my first full weekend off, and I have nothing to do. I'm busy next weekend, the entire weekend. So tomorrow I'm gonna hook up with Marrow, excuse me, and we're gonna try to like see if we can get sisters and clean that up and make some money. But if not, we're gonna find something to do and just do a little grind sesh. And today I'm just gonna sit here and grind on this. And I mean, I would love to get to 29 today, one way or another, whether I stay here or I go. But I mean, if these are still blue and they're still chilling, I mean, look, I'm 3% in after dinging, so they're still giving me 2%. We'll see what the other one gives me. But anyways, I'm gonna keep doing this for a while. See you in a bit. I don't think this will ding me, but just in case, we're 3% out. Oh, hit the record button. Gotta get an instant resist. Ooh, gotta get the double resist. Oh shit. I guess my pet hasn't hit him yet. There we go. Shit. He runs so fast. He does run really fast, so what the hell? Oh, I'm running slow because I'm overweight, duh. I'm pushing it so that I can get my level. I better start nuking the crap out of him. He's gonna... Snare's gonna run out here. Like right now. We'll get him with one more. We will get him with... There he goes. We'll nuke him down. Let's see. Or is this gonna put me at 99% maybe? Oh, it dinged me. Welcome to level 29. Let us go. We did it. So I got a whole inventory full of swords. We're gonna sell off. We're gonna have to hit the bank because we've gotten enough coin to where I'm really weighted down even after I sell off. So let's hit the bank and call it a day. All right, so I stayed back a bit. I got 12% into my level. It's still good XP, even at 29. 29 is a spell level though, so I'm gonna come back, get my spells and everything, and I need to take a break. I've been there for like 7 hours. It's a long time. That was a long... I started early though. I started early in the morning, and I still have plenty of... I mean, you can see it's dark outside, but it's not even 6 o'clock yet, so we're good. So I'm hitting the bank in town. Let's see what our last haul got us. 384 off the last haul. So we broke 1,000 plat after a couple days at the Sisters and a day at the guard. So that's what a couple days off from work can do for you. It's pretty nice. I did run it. They also, and over time, obviously over several hours, they ended up dropping a lot of words and stuff. So I got to go through all these different words, and there's a couple pages. And Varsoon, I don't know if somebody trained Varsoon on me, because I was off to the side, and I hadn't, being there for many hours, I had never had Varsoon aggro on me, but somehow he aggroed on me once. And he was yellow. Earlier he was red, but this time he was yellow. I had probably leveled once or twice. And he dropped this. It's a neck, 3 AC, 5 hit points, or something. I didn't use that many bone chips. I had to get a new pet every time I went to vendor, but I only went to vendor maybe 8 times total over all that time. I'm not really sure. Maybe 8, 10 times. So I only wasted like 8 or 10 bone chips, not that much. Found that on the ground. I don't know what that is. I'm gonna look into it later. One thing I do want to mention is in the episode that we lost, we did go to, let's just talk about that real quick. I'm still butthurt that I deleted it. But, so I wanted to go check out Wraith Mountains, right? I had mentioned that in the, well, what's going to be now the previous episode. So I did go to Wraith Mountains. The bears were green. I thought they were blue for some reason. The skeletons were camped. I went to the Undead Towers. They were camped. I saw some unkempt druids that were blue. So I was like, actually they were blue and white. So I was like, I don't know, let me try to see what's their deal. I don't know, they're annoying. They're casters, right? So they were super annoying. So I killed a couple of them and then called that quits. I ended up going to Khazak-Thul on my way there, and I stopped in to see if there's any XP groups or what. I was only level 26, and there was some XP. There's like an XP group in the beginning, in the front of the zone that I could have done, but I saw somebody offering a raid for the Vambraces, this Rubicite Vambrace, and so I slash-hooed the guy. He was level 25, right? He was below my level, so I was like, oh, okay. You know, maybe they're XP group, whatever. So they're like, you know, come to the top of the pyramid. So I went there, and it was actually a raid. So it was a raid of like 10 people, and it was a line, you know, for the Vambraces. You still got XP. Like the mob spawned every 8 minutes, and it was 1% XP, even with 10 people in the raid. It was 1% XP because he was red to me. But I couldn't do anything. Every single spell was, I think it was level 35. So every single spell got resisted. I sicked my pet on him and buffed my pet, and that's all I could do. But I got the Vambraces, and I decided that I don't want to do that again. You know, I don't know. I was there for a while. I didn't leave right after I got him. I stuck around for moral support, I guess, because I wasn't really helping. But I didn't want to just grab him and run either. So I stayed. I was there for a while. It was like a waste of time, really, to be honest. So I was thinking about going back around like level 35 when I can actually participate and help, because we needed DPS, because most everybody was like, there was like a couple of dudes that were like the same level as the mob, and then everybody else was just leeching basically. So I don't want to be a leech. So I'll go back around 35 and maybe pick up some Rubicite pieces, especially, you know, the breastplate, right, obviously. But I wouldn't mind getting a full set just to throw on some sort of alt at some point, or just to get it because it is legacy and it'll be gone eventually, right? So we'll see about that later. It's low priority, but that's the idea. And that's what you can expect if you haven't been, or if you don't know what to expect. that was my experience. Oh, so the experience is this. All of the pieces that don't show up on your body, those all drop off of trash mobs all around the zone. Lots of them are rotting. A bunch of people just go in there and just be like, hey, I'm looking for this. Is it rotting? Or periodically people will be like, this is rotting over here. Come grab it if you want it. So there's a lot of that going on. Outside of that, the pieces that do show up on you, like gloves, boots, you know, van braces, whatever it might be, breastplate, those all have like mini raids, which are just glorified lines, like you're waiting your turn. So just like any other legacy item, you're in a group and you're waiting your turn, and there's like a rotation. People leave, people come, whatever's. So that's what you can expect. It's pretty good. Everybody's pretty friendly and all that, so it's nice. Also the pieces that show up on you, there's from specific mobs, so that's where the mini raids are. Whereas the other pieces are just off of anything. Also, when I got there was 85 people in the zone, so that's another thing you can expect. 85 people there. So I moved on from there. That's when I went to Wraith. On my way to Wraith, I ran into Qeynos. And he gave me I mentioned this earlier, he gave me the sleeves. So again, shout out to him. He also offered his research skill if I need it. So that's cool. Thank you for that. And also he mentioned he had these sleeves to give away when he ran into me. I had AFK to go heat up some turkey. And when I came back, he was waiting for me to come back, and he gave me these. And what freed these up from him is that Iron Nerd, is it right? Yeah. He streams EQ on Twitch, so you can go check him out. But he gave him some gator scale sleeves. That's huge. That's good. That's like a nice little money piece. So that was cool. So shout out to him as well. Check him out on Twitch. And he gave him a hand-me-down, and then in turn, Qeynos gave me one as well. So very cool. Thank you for that. I bought this just for int to the neck. It was super cheap, so I picked it up. I do have some money now, so I'll probably take it on over to the tunnels and see if I can't pick up a couple of cheap pieces. What else? So then I ended up going into Lake Wraith Tier. I swam over to South Korana. I checked out KFC. I even told somebody in a comment, oh, next episode I go to KFC and this and other thing, because they were telling me to go to KFC. But that episode's never going to air. So I'll just say it here. I went to KFC. I did kill a couple of birds, but mostly it's camped. It's pretty heavily camped. A lot of birds are green, and then a lot of birds are red. It's hard to get the dark blue ones to my level. Or those are the ones being heavily camped. Beyond that, I killed a bunch of treants. Treants were cool. Nobody seems to be killing them. They updated it so they don't just drop a shit ton of gold. They drop platinum. So they'll drop maybe like 4 platinum, 5 gold, which would be 45 gold on like P99 or back in the day. So that's cool. So it doesn't weigh you down, right? So you can go around killing some treants. They do have thorns, but as a caster, it's not that big of a deal. My pet, little. But anyways, so I killed some treants. That was cool. Killed some centaurs. I just kind of like walked around killing stuff. Killed some bull elephants. Killed some aviacs. And then I was like, you know what? I'm going to go check out the millers. I want to go see. I'm already in South Korana now. So then I traveled over to Qeynos Hills. And the millers were camped. And so I was like, okay, they're camped. So then I was like, what else anything I could do here? I was on my way back to the Koranas because I didn't know what I was going to do. And I went by a guard tower, and the guard tower had a couple of guards, believe it or not. And they were, one of them was white and one of them was blue. And I was like, I'm just going to kill these guys. Like, whatever, I'm bored. I don't know what to do. I'm just kind of like killing whatever. I'm walking around just adventuring. So then I killed a couple of them, and they were dropping, fine steel weapons. And even one of them dropped a Qeynos kite shield and fine steel longsword, and he wasn't visibly wearing those items, so I thought maybe like, are they all gonna drop this? So I killed a few of them. This tower was crazy though. There's all kinds of mobs padding around, like other guards are coming in and out, and like NPCs, caster NPCs are coming in and out and everything. And I was just like, you know, I killed them for a little while, killed a handful of them. And then I was like, this is just too crazy. Like, I'm getting ads all the time and everything. It's dangerous. I'm far from my bind spots. I don't want to die here. So then I gave that up. I went back over to Miller's. I was like, let me just check again, see if it's open. It was taken. I saw a Necro killing the guards that we killed today. And so I talked to him and I was like, hey, do these drop like the Qeynos kite shield and the sword, or what are these guys dropping? And he was like, no, they drop the fine steel sword every time, but they don't drop the shield or anything else. And I was like, oh, okay, cool. And so I was like, I'm just gonna camp here. It was like the end of my night anyways. I had done all of what I mentioned already. And so I went ahead and, yeah, Elrose, your comment didn't show up, yeah. Yeah, I don't know why it didn't show up. I was just talking about that earlier. It didn't show. I'll figure that out. So then I camped there, and then I was like, I'm just gonna. I don't have anything to do this weekend. This is my free weekend. All my roommates are gone. They're in Vegas. Like, I got nothing to do. I don't work. This is like my first free weekend in a long time. I had mentioned a couple videos ago, or maybe a video ago, that I'm gonna play a bunch this weekend. And I was like, I'm just gonna, you know, go to bed a little early. I'm gonna wake up early. And I'm gonna try to get this spot while the population on the server is lower than 1,800 plus, right? So I logged in, and sure enough, they were both open. And from there, we all know what happened today. So that was pretty much the video that I deleted. And this is what happened. So I'm gonna go get my spells. I'm gonna check out some gear in the tunnel, and I'm gonna take a nice break and enjoy my night, watch the Lakers and everything. The Lakers game just started recently. And so I'm gonna watch at least the second half and pay attention and all that stuff. So besides that, we're gonna be hanging out with Marrow tomorrow. Sendrith, I was trying to think of his YouTube channel name. Sendrith and Marrow. So we're gonna hang out with him tomorrow, try to get some grindage in, maybe the sisters if we're lucky. If not, we'll find something to do. But besides that, we'll see you in the next video.